and to welcome the 2026 graduating class of the Johns Hopkins University Zanville Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Please remain standing as we welcome the faculty and guests of the Johns Hopkins University Zanville Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, St. Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Daniel, thank you so much. Audience, you may be seated. Dean Chalenza, distinguished guests, faculty, students, families, and friends gathered today in support of the graduates, it is my great honor this evening to welcome you to the 2026 Johns Hopkins University Krieger School of Arts and Sciences Master's Degree Ceremony. I am Douglas Mao, the Interim Associate Dean for Graduate and Professional Programs in the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. I look forward to sharing in the celebration of this milestone with you this evening on the Homewood campus. Graduates, you are most certainly a diverse group. You come from all walks of life. Some of you arrived at Johns Hopkins directly from your undergraduate institutions. Many of you are parents and working professionals. Others among you will use your time here as a stepping stone to further academic pursuits. And some of you are lifelong learners here for the joy of learning above all. As we begin this ceremony, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on your achievement and the achievements of your fellow Johns Hopkins graduates. Enjoy the success you have earned through your hard work, and tonight, celebrate. And remember, after you cross this stage, you will be a Blue Jay forever. I'm delighted to begin our ceremony this evening by introducing Christopher Chalenza, the James B. Knapp Dean of the Zanville Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Dean Chalenza is a scholar of Italian Renaissance history, post-classical Latin literature and philosophy, and the history of classical scholarship. He first joined the Krieger School faculty in 2005, and during his tenure founded the Charles Singleton Center for the Study of Pre-Modern Europe, serving as its first director. He later spent several years as the director of the American Academy in Rome, was Vice Dean for Humanities and Social Sciences at Johns Hopkins, and was Dean of Georgetown College at Georgetown University. In 2021, he became the James B. Knapp Dean and has made it a priority to foster diversity and inclusion and to deepen support for scholars at every stage of their careers. Dean Chalenza earned doctoral degrees from Duke University and the University of Hamburg. He is the author or editor of 12 books and more than 40 scholarly articles, and has received numerous awards and grants, including fellowships from the Guggenheim Foundation, the Fulbright Foundation, and the American Council of Learned Societies. Please join me in welcoming Dean Christopher Chalenza.
Thank you so much, Dean Mao, and congratulations to all of you. I'm so delighted to be with you. I am Chris Chalenza, Dean of the Krieger School, and I'm so delighted and pleased to welcome our university trustees, alumni, parents, families, friends, and most of all, you, today's graduates of master's degree programs in the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. This evening, we celebrate your accomplishments and achievements, as well as the fortitude and the commitment that were required to take each step in the process that brought you to this moment. Your days and nights were filled with rigorous coursework, with tireless research and deep commitment. At the same time, you navigated external forces like employment schedules and family obligations. Through it all, though, you persevered. These are times when information comes at us from all directions, and it's challenging to pay attention to what's real. But despite the constant cacophony of voices, you set your sights on something more lasting, the search for truth. We give you and your families, your friends, and your other supporters a great deal of credit for holding fast to that hope and that promise that still serve as the bedrock of your vision for your own future and that of our world. As we send you off toward your next chapter, wherever that may be, you carry that persistence with you, along with the creativity, the curiosity, and the skill that have already served you so well. Your plans may have changed, and they may change again, but those qualities that you possess are real and tangible gifts that give you something of great value throughout your lifetime. Your innovation and your talents prepare you to tackle any challenge you'll meet. Your insights and your wisdoms prepare you to elevate every situation you'll find yourself in, carving new paths forward. Now, I should say that you're graduating during the same year that we're celebrating the 150th birthday of Johns Hopkins University. That is worth a hand indeed. You are all now part of that rich legacy. You'll carry with you the value of your degree from Johns Hopkins. This broadcasts a powerful message about who you are and what you offer, and it speaks to your intellect and to your commitment, to your purpose and your excellence, to your knowledge and your expertise. It'll open doors for you, and it'll place you in positions where you'll have the ability, importantly, to open doors for others. So all of this is just to say how tremendously proud we are of you. It fills us with hope to watch you set off into the world, bringing the best of yourselves and deserving all of the success we trust you'll find. You are exactly what the world needs in this moment, and we offer you our heartfelt and deepest congratulations. Thank you.
It is a pleasure and an honor to introduce Winnie Lam. Winnie is the former Senior Director of Design Engineering at Nike and a 2020 graduate of the Krieger School Master of Science in Energy Policy and Climate program. Winnie was responsible for the technology that digitizes the design of Nike's shoes and apparel. Her team's technology contributed to the reduction of Nike's carbon emissions by increasing the adoption of environmentally sustainable materials. Prior to joining Nike, Winnie spent 18 years at Google, where her work significantly reduced Google's water, chemicals, and diesel fuel consumption and increased its focus on renewable energy. A staunch advocate for animal welfare, she led Google's employee giving initiatives from 2014 to 2019, raising more than $3 million in donations for the World Wildlife Fund. Winnie currently serves on the board of directors at the University of Waterloo's United College and led the college's sustainability and energy audit to reduce carbon emissions. She also serves on the board of directors of the environmental journalism nonprofit Manga Bay, and in 2025, she assumed an advisory role with Stanford University's Tomcat Center for Sustainable Energy. Winnie received her Bachelor of Science in Systems Design Engineering from the University of Waterloo and was honored with the university's Distinguished Alumni Award in 2019 for her exemplary professional contribution, dedication to sustainability, and service to community. Please join me in welcoming Winnie Lam.
Hi, everyone. What an amazing day here at Homewood. Thank you, Dean Chalenza and Associate Dean Mao, for the very warm welcome. Class of 2026, it is truly my honor to be here with you today, along with all your friends and family who have come to celebrate with you. I want to give a special shout out to Professor Dan Zachary, Director of the Energy Policy and Climate Program, the program that I graduated from. I'm so grateful for all the doors that my Hopkins master's degree has opened for me. Class of 2026, you have worked really hard for this day. For many of you, I know it's been tough, challenging between school, work, and life. I've been there, and I feel you. I remember when I did my master's degree at Hopkins, I was working full-time at the same time. There were so many nights when I had to stay up late to work on a paper after a long day at the office. My best friend at the time was the word count feature in Google Docs. I distinctly remember the night when I turned in my final capstone paper and feeling that huge sense of relief. So class of 2026, I feel you. You did it. Congratulations. Today, I want to chat with you about finding your inner compass. You see, graduation is a great time to ask the proverbial question, what should I do with my life? For me, I didn't ask myself that question seriously until I was 33 years old. Up until then, my life was pretty much on autopilot. I did well in math and science in high school, so I studied engineering for my undergrad. When I graduated, the tech thing was really hot, so I got a job in tech in San Francisco. Then Google became the coolest company in town, so I got a job at Google. All these decisions were pretty much autopilot. To anyone looking in from the outside, my life seemed pretty awesome, and it was. I was getting a good paycheck, my coworkers were awesome, I got free lunches at work and free massages at work too. What's there not to like? It turns out that after working at Google for 6 years, I felt like I had an identity crisis. I was working on Google's search engine and online advertising, and I realized that I didn't really care about online advertising. I didn't really care about using my brain to figure out how to make more money for the next quarter's earnings call. The question was, what did I care about? It didn't take me long to realize that I've always loved animals and the environment. You see, I save everything. I save used egg cartons, I save used yogurt containers, I save Amazon delivery boxes, you name it. Some would call that being a hoarder, but I would call that being an environmentalist. So I decided that being an environmentalist is what I wanted to do with my life. Luckily, an important vice president at Google gave me my first break and my first job as an environmentalist. My job was to make Google's data centers more environmentally sustainable. And all of a sudden, I was thrilled about getting up every morning again to work on something with a greater purpose. Class of 2026, today is all about you. One of those moments when you feel like you're a kid in a candy store and you're filled with nothing but joy, excitement, and curiosity. One of those moments when you feel like you're so engrossed in what you're doing that time completely disappears. When those moments happen, I urge you to pause, take a moment, and write it down, because those are the moments that help you define your inner compass. Now, I can imagine what you may be thinking. I am really busy, I'm just trying to get a job or keep my job, pay the bills, support my family, or start a family soon. I get it. We all have responsibilities and we all have to pay the bills. But I would still urge you to take a moment and figure out what you care about, because not doing so makes it really easy for everyone else to tell you how to spend your one precious life. So back to my story. I shared with you that my job was to make Google's data centers more environmentally sustainable. It was a great run for many years. I'm really proud to have saved the amount of water used by data centers by many millions of gallons. I'm proud of having reduced the amount of chemicals consumed at data centers. I'm proud of reducing the amount of diesel fuel consumed by emergency power generators. These are all great things for the environment, and I'm super proud of it for many years. That was until one day, in the morning of February 2020, when my manager set up a last-minute meeting with me. And I thought, what could this be all about? So I walked into the conference room, and there was my manager sitting there, and then there was this person from HR. My manager proceeded to say, there has been a company restructuring. Your job has been eliminated. You have 2 months to look for a new job elsewhere in the company. Otherwise, here's your severance package. I was shocked. I could not believe what was happening. I had exceeded expectations as my official performance review rating for consecutive cycles. How could this be possibly happening? How could they be getting rid of me? Well, it turns out it was real. It was true, and it was not a joke. And what made it worse was the timing. This was in February 2020, at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, when everyone was panicking. This was the time when the stay-home lockdowns were coming into effect. This was the time when social distancing became a thing. This was the time when we went out in public and we had to stand 6 feet apart from other people and they drew those circles on the ground. This was the time when companies froze hiring. It was the absolute worst time to be unemployed. So I quickly got over my state of shock and denial and applied for more jobs than I could count. Luckily, I was able to get a few offers in a few months and was able to stay at Google and be gainfully employed after all. But the job that I landed had nothing to do with sustainability, the area that I was so passionate about and that I had pivoted my career into. The job that I landed was on the Google Assistant team so that you could ask questions like, hey Google, what is a better excuse than my dog ate my homework? As grateful as I was to have a job and be gainfully employed, deep down, I was really bored to tears after 9 months. I felt like I was a zombie, I was a misfit, and I just didn't belong there because my heart was really in sustainability. So I did whatever I could to stay current, keep up with what's going on in sustainability. I joined boards, I volunteered, and I thought, just do it. Luckily, Nike called a year and a half later and recruited me to lead their sustainability technology team. And all of a sudden, work was exciting again. The moral of the story is that it's really important to listen to your inner compass because it helps you from meandering when others tell you what direction you should take. I've since learned that there will always be another company restructuring, another reorg. There will always be another new organization strategy, another manager taking me into a different direction. But your inner compass is yours alone. Only you can define it and have the courage to stick with it. Once you've figured out your inner compass, I urge you to do something every day to give it the tender, loving care that it deserves. On some days, you'll score big victories. On other days, you'll celebrate small wins. Some of my proudest achievements have absolutely nothing to do with my day job. Like the day that the nonprofit Wildlife Fund and I got all the major tech companies to commit to ban selling elephant ivory and endangered animal products online. That was an incredible day. Other days, I celebrate what is seemingly a minuscule win. Like I would get so excited about getting an email reply from someone who I need to become friends with to reduce carbon emissions at the University of Waterloo, where I serve on one of the boards at their college. The important point is when you listen to your inner compass and strive to do something every day, you'll become so much more sensitized to all the opportunities, big and small, around you. Your achievements will accumulate, piling on top of each other. Class of 2026, if you will indulge me, I ask you tonight, and I do mean tonight, before you go to bed, write down what your inner compass is telling you about your life purpose and what you will do to make it come true. Then treat it like a time capsule and revisit it every year, on New Year's Day and every year on May 18th, which is today, the anniversary of your graduation. Graduates, you have proven yourself to be smart, capable, and dedicated. I'm so excited about all the amazing things that you will do in your future. Congratulations, everyone.
Winnie, thank you for sharing your insight and inspiration with our graduates. It is our pleasure to have you here with us this evening. It is now time to recognize our graduates. This moment marks the culmination of months and years of hard work and perseverance during which these brilliant students tackled academic challenges and collaborated with peers and faculty to deepen their knowledge and sharpen their skills. It is the next step on a path toward sharing with the world the expertise they have gained. Will the first section of graduates please stand and approach the stage? We ask that all graduates return to their seats after crossing the stage and that they remain in attendance until the close of the ceremony.
Ido Harlev.
Now presenting Master of Arts in History.
Ido Harlev.
Now presenting Master of Arts in Mathematics.
Siwan Guo.
Congratulations.
Yash Lal.
Congratulations.
Now presenting Master of Fine Arts, Writing Seminars.
Adriana Susana Beltrano.
Paige Passantino. Ivan Suazo. Now presenting Master of Science in Biology.
Catherine Elizabeth Campbell. Brianna Elena Contreras.
Natalie Ann Murphy. Kyra Ali Osteran. Christopher Scott Peters. Now presenting Master of Science in Biophysical Chemistry and Design for Biotechnology. Nitya Marpali. Now presenting Master of Science in Chemistry.
Ryan Dutra Braga. Hyok Kiyu Kwan.
Now presenting Master of Science in Molecular and Cellular Biology.
Elizabeth Ayomiposi Abetzen. Oluwakemi E. Abiodun. Jason Young Chen. Priya Dubey.
Michael H. Fan. Rohit Thapa. Now presenting Master of Science in Neuroscience.
Alisa Leong.
Joshua John Seawall. Kavya Veliangiri. Now presenting Master of Arts in Communication.
George Alderman. Mohammad Mohsin Kamran Ali. Audrey Balch. Chian Sao. Sarah Joanna Castano. Chong Chen. Fai Fei Chen. Keming Chen. Shimeng Chen. Laurel Lee Cherrier. Nen Shu. James Marcana Corvin. Caroline Elizabeth Dahlmeyer. Jessica A. Davis. Shin Yu Dong. Kelsey Eberharth. Shiro Fan. UJA Fan. Gi Feng. Taylor Featherstone. Lu Fu. Tegan Lee Barnes Gambert. Ya Gao. Erin Jewuke. Matthew Jumbetti. Melissa J. Goldberg. Nicole Greer. Leibo Liu.
Zihan Gu.
Isha Sarah Gupta. Jillian Marie Henneberry. Shin Yue Hu.
Chen Xiong.
Yani Huang. Shimpei Isa. Clara Alexandra Isaac. Deshae Jackson.
Zhou Junyi.
Karan Jiang, Xin Yu Jiang, Zhiying Jin, Eunice Yujin Kang, Sinuo Kang, Sarah Lanza, Jusarang Li, Han Wei Li, Jianing Li, Qingying Li, Wei Zhen Li, Wenrui Li, Yuyang Li, Zhenhao Li, Hao Yu Lin, Yu Chen Lin, Zhang Tian Lin, Aining Liu, Heng Yu Liu, Yibei Jin, Renfei Liu, Zixuan Liu, Zhexu Liu,
Shinma, Ava Mae Marshall, Diana Mendoza, Nathaniel David Miller, Shuya Ni, Senna Nimmer, Alyssa Maria Pullen, Sarah Joy Pushkar, Shirley Marilyn Reyes, Kevin Edward Schultz, Ashleah Brittany Shalan, Huang Yue Shen, Jaya Shu, Alexis Margaret Sclair, Hannah Lynn Smith, Jennifer Lynn Sosnowski, Kasun, Wanshuan Tang, Yuji Tian, Carolyn Unk, Hannah Allen Vloch, Sophia Marin Hesler Wall, Sydney Ann Walters, Belin Wong, Hui Ching Wong, Jian Wang, Liang Wang, Liying Wang, Ruesi Wang, Trevor Wang, Yunki Wang, Annalise P. Windsor, Panxi Wu, Chichao Wu, Jiyin Wu, Yan She, Kushu, Lixuan Shu, Jifeng Shu, Yashuan Shue, Roheng Yang, Shuhan Yang, Yidong Yang, Wangxin Yao, Xinye Yao, Jia Ying Ye, Yiking Ye, Lanking Yu, Xinyi Yuan, Yiwen Zhang, Yueyi Zhang, Yui Zhang, Mingxi Zhao, Tianlei Zhou, Xinzhu. Now presenting Master of Arts in Cultural Heritage Management.
Marianne Black, Megan Blaylock, Maya Brahmam, Sarah Liza Brain, Devin Margaret Butson, Samuel Elijah Fuller, Christine Olivia Greywall, Kylie A. Lariviere,
Tenairi Ortiz, Jenna Rion Owens, Catherine Margaret Dix Rubinetti, now presenting Master of Arts in Film and Media.
Chelsea N. Darraville, Annie Gann, Connor Andrew James,
Nicole Runette Morris, Alma Proshuk, Fang Ying Ren, Andrew Clay Robinson, Zachary Raymond Adabule Roney, Benjamin Schultz, Sarah Barham Simmons Wittenberg, Shuangju. Now presenting Master of Arts in Global Security Studies.
Elena K. Bloom, Jacob Bonin, Victoria Grace Carroll, Benjamin James Daniels, Leopold Sadar Diouf, Eliana Duran, Jacob Martin Fabricius, Lainey Chroma Guy, Kavika Hafoka, Ian William Kim,
Emilia Katarzyna Malish, Muhammad Fauzan Malufti, Darin Luan Win, Quentin E. Otis Sr., Knox Samuel Schlossberg, Brian David Solar, Nikita Raghavan Swami,
Haviland Cobb,
Ludmila Taran, Taylor Renee Wayland,
Jen Chow,
Yunji Zhang, Yudong Zhu, John Lawrence Zyla. Now presenting Master of Arts in Government.
Jessica Rose Abel, Chloe Morgan Buckner, Sierra Nicole Chandler, Elise Compton, Jordan Endrick, Alyssa Marie Fielding, Kayla Simone Hodge, Andrea D. Ingram, Mohit Jain,
Kay Allison Mathers, Colin Christopher Nelson, Christopher Daniel Phillips, Sumarjot Singh, Chloe Sisselman, Whaley E. Warner,
Shan Si Yang,
Nura Al-Nakadan.
now presenting Master of Arts in Museum Studies.
Lucy Allen, Sarah Green Bigham, Catherine Archer Brackey, Alisa Canepa, Anna Elizabeth Eve Chandler, Zoe Clydesdale Eberly, Shannon Lynn Cropper, Isabella Firstel, Kelsey Reimer Fisher, Caleb Daniel Fox, Garrett Gilpin Gulterman, Christina Guy, Troy Verlon Johnson, Caroline Elizabeth Kenny, Cynthia Lee,
Marissa McFetridge, Ying Mo, Emmeline Clarice Moy, Kaylee Oakes, Cynthia Lynn Parcell, Nathan Michael Rafalowski, Andrea Rotenberg, Ariana Lilith Rubin, Pamela Russo, Connor Alexander Shin, Emily Simmons, Catherine Laura Walborn, Danae L. Webb, Joshua David Wolf.
Na Yon Kwan,
Now presenting Master of Arts in Nonprofit Management.
Clara Chawan, Isabeau Ennis, John Conrad Fabi, Teresa Katerina Francioni, Emma Julie Gervais, Yehuda Han,
Rebecca Eliana Margolin, Julia L. Patterson, Sharango A. Woods Rush. Now presenting Master of Arts in Public Management.
Kiyu Chu. Corbin Aris Cummings. Jessica Harris. Yueying Jiang. Helly Jin. Eliam Levin. Bo Liu. Xingyi Liu.
Christina M. Matos. Caitlin Mayo. Cody Morrison. Sasha Saputo Nicholas. Paige Remington. Grace Ella Williams. Jianuo Zhang. Minjiang. Now presenting Master of Arts in Science Writing.
Katarina Noel Bandoni. Colleen de Bellafons. Lindsay Ann Douglas. Megan Feldman. Nada Jamal Fadul. Jasmine Clayton Jones.
Xiaochen Sun.
Wenrui Lei. Zhengyi Fan.
Jiahui Yu.
Guo Tao Huang.
Yuchen Wu. Yunshu Ni. Xinyi Zhu.
Runhua Ge. Renzi Weli.
殷英素、
Yuning Song.
Xi Jing Chen.
Jade Zhou. Zhuo Yu Wang.
Chu Yu Fan. Oyin Lola Lawal. Angel Kumari. Sophia Eloise Marie Lim. Claire Lockery. Ava Lawrence. Anne M. Lynch.
Cameron Nicole Mees. Ryan Nicole Morgan. Rebecca Ari Natevich. Nicholas Charles Oakes.
Dwight Jabari Ott.
Lisa N. Polos. Jabria Andrea Roscoe. Peyton Settlemyer Stitch. Amy Grace Sullivan. Madison Hugh Taggart. Lou Ward. Kara Elizabeth West. Nicole Williams. Now presenting Master of Arts in Teaching Writing.
Giovanna Paolina Di Giacomo.
Now presenting Master of Arts in Writing.
Ariana K. Arrojado. Christina M. Bailey. Zachary Bjorklund. Stephen James Cruz Calleja. Will Cole. Kiona Sakari Flowers. Melanie Haid. Majdalin Abdallah Hassan. Ryan Herrera. Donovan Alexander Hill. Santana Lewis. Maura Lynn Lamonaco.
Jamie Lee Miller.
Caroline Ismail Karim.
Tyler John New. Lorenzo Prieto. Kareem Trueblood. Samuel Ulrich. Eric Chase Wilson. Now presenting Master of Liberal Arts.
Diane Christine Beck. Valerie P. Brower. Leanna Frances Darling. Sophie Go. Kristen Audra Lawless.
Kara Maynor. Adrienne Marie Morales. Yalisa Porter Lassiter. Alexander Loring Red. Yvonne Lee Rickoff. Jonathan Paul Vitopil. Caitlin Williams. Trevon P. Williams. Now presenting Master of Biotechnology, Enterprise, and Entrepreneurship.
Pratish Adhikari, Hira Ahmed, Zafran Zahind Ali, Lalita Kiati Kotrike,
Kristen Ann McKinnon, Crystal Ann Alonzo Mahalan,
Panache Mutsengi,
Sarah Carpio Stalling. Now presenting Master of Science in Applied Economics,
Kevin Benavente,
Madeline Claire Bovey,
Long Chen, Ying Shi Du, Paul Broadus Franklin Jr., Jia Yi Gan, Jing Yi Gao, Hitanshi Garg, Zibing Han, Xinghan Li, Xindi He, Siwei Gao, Jia Rui Hu, Anaya Nirav Javeri, Lu Yi Jia, Yutong Jiang, Zhengjin Jiang, Ziguan Jiang, Shating Jin, Guanjindan Li, Yutong Li, Zai Li, Shei Lu,
Fan Ma, Longji Qian,
Xiangjun Gao,
Jia Yi Qian,
Tristram Miller,
Nicholas Antonio Orsini, John Pepin, Matthew Robert Planesi, Tong Tian, Ming Shui Chao, Saloni Katan Shah, Lu Chu, Qin Yun Shi, Xuaning Shi, Yipeng Shi, Jiaying Tang, Mokabiso Babalelang Chen Kang, Shane Douglas Viscotil, Yixuan Wang, Jingbo Wang, Zimeng Wang, Samuel Joseph Wolf, Chong Yue Ma, Jingru Shu, Yiden Shu, Jingwen Wang, Jia Tai Wu, Peng Sun, Qingyun Shu, Zhaoqiu Shu, Yijia Yan,
魏然养，
Ansi Yao, Feng Chong Yao, Shuai Ren Zhang, Zhur Wang, Yidong Zhang, Xinran Zhang, Yunxi Zhang, Yutan Zhang, Yiyang Zhou, Mingzhu, Zijunju, Yutong Zhou,
Xian Dai, Shuki Liu,
Wang Yin Zhang, Reiqi Wang,
薛结果，
Qinghua He,
Hao Yu Wang,
Geng Shuwenqi,
Tianai Wang, Liwen Zheng, Yu Zhang,
Erjun Lo,
now presenting Master of Science in Bioinformatics,
Jinan Abu Kodor, Gauri Pavan Agrawal, Avinash Karkada Ashok, Sanidhya Bibek Kamar Bardhan,
Aram Chong,
Oishi Day, Manjot Jyoti Daliwal, Mohammed Al Sayed, Nicholas Erico Ignacio Escudero, Grayson Eiler, Qingzhu Gao, Jacob Bradley Hoover,
Rachana Krishnamurthy,
Hazael Cuauhtemoc Lemus Cisneros, Samantha Tabitha Levy, Yibing Liu,
Richard Edward Nyberg, Upasana Nepal, Luke Daniel Lugud Ofria, Kristen Jarek Perenyo Publico, Kavina Satyajit Patel, Samantha Brooke Paulson, Alexander Min Pham, Annie Fan, Kevin Fan, Dylan Renard, Brandon Barcelona Rivera, Varsini Saktaverdivel Ramasamy, McKinley Dawn Santiago, Lisa Allison Schlitt, Noel Manya Sharath, Shachita Sridhar, Sebastian Tan, Rashida Tharani, Raven Joel Thornton, Dishen Yang, Qingjie Yu, Chen Yang Zhou, Zhou Ju,
Diana Kelly Evans.
Now presenting Master of Science in Biotechnology,
Iris Lizette Abreu, Serena Ahmad, Sneha Ajay Sunitha, Rokia Saleh Alamed, Maria Clara Albuquerque de Araujo, Mariam Almosajin, Solmari Briseda Alvarez, Ilka Tanina Arias, Shweta Ashok Kumar, Diego Avendano, Mahamad Yusuf Atharik Azov, Veronica Bay, Shashank Bagaria, Jarissa Gail Bello, Jane Catherine Sullivan Barber, Victoria Marie Barnett, Mariama Saray Berry,
Raktim Basu,
Ramya Ramanan Batala, Sayari Aman Batula, Ashley Adair Becker, Ruth Elizabeth Benedict, Kyle Patrick Berdini, Katya Zeta Bowser, Danielle Renee Kampa, Zaj Ho Kao, Geet Harini Chandrasekhar, Meghana Chira, Manalia Sadia Rahman Chaudhary, Lindsay Chiquino, Christine Elizabeth Collins, Kimberly Raquel Cruz Barahona, Chin Dai, Elizabeth Dow, Aishani Nishitave, Baicheng Du, Nerad Zindo, Crystal Urema Egbe, Valerie Ekama Ekong, Ina Bianca Barcelona Bile, Ayomide Fakalujo, Brian Robert Fernandez, Danielle Victoria Finney, Caroline Ford, Umayma Ali Frick, William Fruit, Adriana Monroe Fulbright,
Josh Himanshu Gaju,
Shanchira Ganatra, Yimeng Gao, Myra Nicole Garcia Lopez, Phelan Girmay, Nathaniel Philip Glonek, Sophia Wesley Golub, Bristy Gloria Gomes, Pranav Gopakumar, Anushka Gudi Pudi, Nayonika Gupta, Alexandra Sitere Habibi,
Jedediah Hall.
Mary Elizabeth Harding. Yashvi Himanshu Himani. David Silverio Hernandez Pineda. Alan Huang. Taja Yazia Huerta White. Kavya Mahadevan Iyer. Sarah Ann Jacobs. Bhagavan Jaladi.
Fosiyu Yamu. Fosiya Yamu. Jama.
Denicia Mariana Saron James. Naomi Jerry. Alex Jimenez. Jessica Kavya Jones Tarsius Das. Shivani Joshi. Sai Barkov Kadali. Deborah Kaga. Casey Kaufman. Shipra Shrikant Keole. Shrey Kadka Chetri. Abdullah Khan. Sarah Rose Kluznik.
Shreyas Kolki.
Arjun Vasuki Kaushik. Anjali Sharat Kumar. Shreya Kumar. Shayna Lamar. Alan Marcus Lewis. Hangjing Lee. Petros Georgiou Lilikas. Matthew Christopher Lilly. Hansi Liu. Yuki Liu. Zimu Liu. Michelle Maria Louis. Bakari Joseph Lyles.
Philip Daniel Mace. Herbert Majwala. Rushil Natarajan Malupalai. Sanjana Mandhan. Anwita Manjunath. Neha Reddy Marapali. Mark Marks. Sofia Martinez. Gabriela Suyapa Martinez Contreras. Sydney Ailish Matthews. Cara Marie McCarthy. Mernaz Mefta. Kieran James Mikalayeva. Scott William Miller. Basam Mohammed Ain. Sanika Sudhakar Morin. Amy Moo. Senike Sunil Naik. Amanda Nazo. Tina Vu Win. Kate the Kid Babane. Henry Ayatuoyo Odele. Marie O.J. Chinaza Chinonyelum Okafor. Mackenzie Su Jungpa. Sampada Mandar Pandey. Arti Sagar Patankar. Shruti Kiritbhai Patel. Waidehi Nilesh Patel. George Howard Watson Pearson. Alexander Bradley Phillips. Primzai Pilarisetti. Jane Caroline Pincus. Sarapur Jafar. Shivangi Pradhan. Shihao Q. Sangeetha Rajana. Jayashri Ramesh. Reshmo Ravi. Padma Ganesh Ravichandran. Corey Jasmine Reyna. Dominique Roberts. Dustin Ross. Ahmed Safwat. Mahida Saini. Anushka Abhijit Samant. Swarangi Govind Samant. Chao Akari San. Kirsten Kathleen Sanders. Yash Anand Sansare. Joseph Michael Sapiente. Nishala Satish Babu. Vaishnavi Semwa. Aman Shah. Sitara B. Shankar. Jeremy Grande Shaver. Maraki Shabeshi. Sagarika Ajay Shinde. Jessica Gale Schur. Akshat Ranbir Singh. Nikhil Shanmugam Sivasaila. Jasmine B. Smiley. Kiara Michelle Smith. Gabriel J. Smith. Tiffany Smith. Rahul Sondaule. Ya Fatu So. Frida Mariana Montserrat Stoker. Varun Sundar. Vasanthara Suresh. Shanuki Nishara Suryasena. Mangayar Karasi Swetakumar. Teniola Diana Taiwo. Arwatalat. Dongmeng Wei. Vaibhavi Uday Simha. And Nirudia Yadav. Yihong Eric Tu. Shreyan Shirish Urhekur. Ana Carolina Uribe Puentes. Ashwin Bharat Vaidyalingham. Churchanak Vilela. Andrew Pham Vo. Jiawen Wang. Angelica Warren. Mariah Warren. Tianchen Wei. Alasia Diera White. Day Monet Wooten. Zeding Wu. Eugene Xia. Lei Si. Shreya Sai Yanamandra. Sijie Yang. Caroline Yencha. Tyler Alexander Zavislak. Chen Sheng Zhang. Shuhan Zhao.
Gangchen Tsai.
Ruining Zhang. Natalie Makankusi. Now presenting Master of Science in Data Analytics and Policy.
Temiloluwa Blessing Alabi. Tim Almaguer. Fatima Azhar. Lynn Coffin. Disha Dasgupta. Abigail Oluwatosindina. Ana Carolina Freitas de Vasconcelos. Katrina Dolan Gibbons. Juliette Girardin. James Judd Hunter. Romel Khan. Kayla Curting. Jordan Manalese Lapuz. Andrew Michael Lauderdale. Abigail Lee. Yanira Lopez Perez.
Peter Paul Mabanglo. Jacob Benjamin Mullins. Anthony Michael Nitz. Laurel Patarini. Vikram Abraham Phillip. Michael Reiderman. Natea L. Richardson. Marissa Nicole Ryan. Diego Sanchez. Mark Steiner. Sarah Jessica Taylor. Cheryl Wilfred. Josephine Helen Yotzis. Chan Yoon.
Jiying Jin.
Now presenting Master of Science in Energy Policy and Climate.
Babatunde Lukman Balogun. Felipe Jose Barcia. Nathan Beanzile. Ryan William Blake. Catherine Charlotta Clark. Leo Hemphill Confalone. Carolyn Elaine Doherty. Griffin Hiroshi Haas.
Christopher Pittard. Cherie Alika Robinson. Ariana Sherzai. Nicole Spears. Chloe Olivia Sullivan. Christian Carl Herbert Tillman. Janique Williams. Aaron Joshua Wolf. Rumu Ifiani Wanodi. Now presenting Master of Science in Environmental Sciences and Policy.
Madison Adams.
Ayatollah Ali Hassan Ali. Andres Bebe. Brenda B. Berry. Redima Bhatia. Mallory Box. Malia Marie Brown. Leah Christine Capili. Susan Hankins Carey. Paulina de la Garza Olivas. Catherine Louise de la Terza. Elise Ann Durr. Kiara Rose Early. Michelle Rosalie Fitzgerald. Willem Seaton Frankfurt. Cheyenne Marie Gillette. Madeline Gulick. Natalie Grace Heiser. Rachel Erin Hickox.
Christopher Lockwood.
Kelly Markert. Ian McAbeer. Sayla McCoy. McKenna Meyer. Catherine Susan Mitchell. Grania Bell Morris. Madeline Mizante. Meredith Lobdell Newman. Chance Nye. Ariel Oncita. Sheila Payton. Garrett Scott Pistorius. Ann Spencer Pratt. Brandon Ross. Keely M. Saslow. Alexandra Francois Serna. Amanda R. Solomon. Veronica Tully. Benjamin James Turman. Eli Vogel. Cordesier Walters. Edward Walter Wozni. Now presenting Master of Science in Financial Economics.
Jay Chalk. Jean Granfeng. Xiao Hui He. Tian Kang. Yuan Xin Li. Xuanyang Lu.
Yiwen Pan. Ming-Chi Shu. Jingxuan Wang. Yicheng Wang. Zhuocheng Yan. Yufei Zhang. Jixing Zhang. Ji Zhou.
Jing Yi Chen.
Now presenting Master of Science in Food Safety Regulation.
Christian Cortez. Carly Gensimer.
Now presenting Master of Science in Geographic Information Systems.
Grace Anderson. Jacob Robert Anderson. Kashmira Mohotiga de Saram. Ryan Andrew Gentry. Kathleen Marie Kelly. Nicholas Joseph Lusner. Rachel J. Lim.
David Christopher Reynolds. Claire Walker Roth. Curtis John Thompson. James John Wertzberger. Now presenting Master of Science in Geospatial Intelligence.
Jason Harris Albersheim. Tamaris Hidalgo.
Seth Mitchell Tamayo Trambolo. Now presenting Master of Science in Individualized Genomics and Health.
Maria Fernanda Baragano.
Alejandra Cabello.
Emilio Fajardo. Amanda Millen Lowe.
Cameron Rose Miller. Kaylee Osberg. Metapan. Mihir Powers. Ashwarya Sharma. Nina Catherine Sherman. Now presenting Master of Science in Intelligence Analysis.
Justin Patrick Bond. Isabella Ray de la Garza. Samuel Hoffman. Lloyd Kersey. Nicholas Klinger.
Alasia Burdette McKinney. Vanessa Carolina Narciso. William Xavier Orozco. Gabriela Alejandra Rodriguez. Ishan Singh Sandhu. Tristan William Smith. Doran Shiba. Sarah Johnston Takeda. Malia Kairos Tucker. Jared Van Gordon. Now presenting Master of Science in Organizational Leadership.
Trevor Kaiser Allred. Patricia Claire Buher. Devela Edith Kargin. Anushka Chakraborty. Emily Galutira Diamanon. Tabitha Ellis. Sinclair Brianne Hallman. Ella Kathleen Higgins. Taskia Hoke. Ngan Kim Ho. Tiffany Nguyen Huang. Shay Kanya.
Christine McMasters. Whitney Ann Moon. Danielle Matias Polanco. Dorothy Carolyn Pope. Jennifer Quinones. Joseph Anthony Santana Galafa. Joanne Marie Smith. Melissa J. Wamsley-Becky. Joshua Lee Jung Wang. Now presenting Master of Science in Regenerative and Stem Cell Technologies.
Janet Adruch. Atiye Bakhtiar. Margot Batros. Jalen Brown. Catherine Julianne Cody. Emma Francis Cooprider. Christian Diaz Salazar. Kyla Yvonne Egenberger. Eric Allen Faust. Joshua Ferguson Williams. Caitlin Renee Georgiana. Anindita Iluri. Evangelia Kaplanis.
Brianna Delaney McIntosh. Ava Movahed Abtahi. Kathleen N. Mungai. Courtney Nicole Cañete Nimes. Hani Rahmo. Zainab Salman Rizvi. Kiarash Sagai. Griffin Levi Smith. Alexa Camille Sokon. Barbara Alexis Thompson. John Vang. Daniela Fernanda Velasco. Now presenting Master of Science in Regulatory Science.
Michael Lawrence Ablan. Jennifer Biaksangi. Faye Zaragoza Bodish. Tara Leanne Kayabyab. Bonnie Chen. Samuel Cho. Sarah Goodwin. Padma Priya Ambaram Gopalakrishnan. Prodish Kikwara. Heather Renee LaBarbera. Amrita K. Lal. Ivana Lin. Nishadi Liana Pathirana.
Elizabeth N. Ronning. Prachi Shah. Helen Louise Slusher. Karam Villegas. Yi Yang. Now presenting Master of Science in Research Administration.
Jacob Frederick Kodrowski.
Andrew Garrison Prue. Brianna Raquel McBride. Lauren Reynolds Zimmerman.
Congratulations to all graduates.
For one final speaker, I would like to introduce William Kirst, a 2000 graduate of Johns Hopkins and a current member of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council. Please welcome William Kirst.
Good evening to the newest master's graduating class of the Johns Hopkins Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. I'm Bill Kirst, a representative of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council and a 2000 graduate of the Krieger School. On behalf of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Association, I want to congratulate you on your commencement and welcome you to the Johns Hopkins global alumni community, over 265,000 strong. I'm excited to introduce you to the next phase of your Johns Hopkins journey. Like me, you chose Johns Hopkins for the opportunity to flourish in a university community with a diverse set of experiences. Your alumni community extends beyond the Hopkins campus to a worldwide network that celebrates this community's diversity. Whether you're a Krieger alum in Baltimore, a medicine grad in Boston, or a SAIS alum in Bologna. As the newest members of the Alumni Association, you'll find many opportunities to celebrate, connect, and collaborate, both virtually and in person. I encourage each of you to connect with one another on OneHop, our exclusive virtual mentoring and networking platform, and through social, cultural, identity, and industry-based events designed by and for our alumni community. From our alumni weekends to our annual networking conferences and everything in between. Consider mentoring a current student or providing career advice to a recent graduate. Attend alumni events in your city and expand your local Hopkins community. Explore Hopkins at Home, our online source for lectures and live events, including our Odyssey, non-credit personal enrichment courses, and our virtual book club. Please follow the Alumni Association's social media accounts, become a social media ambassador, and keep your contact information updated so you receive the latest university and association news. Finally, consider sharing your updates with us, including your stories of what Hopkins has made possible for you. On a personal note, I've been an active member of the Alumni Association and have been honored to serve as a volunteer for the university in a multitude of roles. I hope you will join me and the thousands of other alumni who use these opportunities to enrich their lives, both personally and professionally. And in closing, I hope you will remember that wherever you go and wherever your inner compass points, there are Hopkins alumni where you are. There are Hopkins alumni doing what you're doing. And perhaps most importantly, there are Hopkins alumni doing what you want to do next. We're here to connect with you and connect you back to the university. My heartfelt congratulations once again to each and every one of you. I hope this will be the first of many opportunities where our paths will cross. And as you go out and celebrate tonight and the days after, remember you are forever a part of Johns Hopkins. Now let's get started with your alumni journey.
Once again, warmest congratulations to the class of 2026. Before we close today's ceremony, let us appreciate the journey that brought you here and the people who helped you succeed. Graduates, please stand and applaud your family and friends who supported you during your time at Johns Hopkins. And let's also give thanks to our faculty who, through their dedication and tireless efforts, have guided you to this day. We were honored to have you all join us tonight in celebration, and I wish you safe travel as you return home and as you continue to grow in your professional careers. Blue Jays, please remain at your seats until an usher directs you off the field, and congratulations again.
Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations to the class of 2026.